Hello everybody, Cringelord 1904 here, and today we have another story time video, another story to talk about, and today's story is a bunch of different stories because, the truth has been changed a lot. Who knows what's really true in the world, but so I have a bunch of different variations of this story, but there definitely is parts of the story that are true and are crazy. And this isn't really as much of a funny story as it is just an absolutely insane story that we have for you today. So, to kind of get into it, middle school is crazy, crazy people, uh, just a wild time of growth, hopefully. Hopefully, it's a time of growth for you. Some people, it takes a little longer. It takes to like freshman, sophomore year to really grow, that was me too. We're just a bunch of apes in middle school, and that type of behavior is what we got in the story. This is a story when I was in 8th grade. It was actually the last day of 8th grade, the last day of middle school. And my middle school was not the best, honestly. My middle school was really stupid. We actually were a D school when I was there. I think they're an F school now. So pretty bad stuff, pretty meme-worthy stuff to happen. And maybe I'll share more stories about it, because there's a lot of stories that go into this school, and if you want more stories you can ask me. But yeah, but this story today is about these two girls and a guy. So the guy, we'll call him Jesse. He was a Chad. I mean, there's no really other way to put it. He'd be getting everybody, everybody. He's a big person. A lot of people knew him, and he'd be getting all the girls. And then you have these two girls. One of them, we'll call her Amber. That is his girlfriend, and the other girl, we'll call her Rachel. And so, as I said, Jesse was dating Amber, and I don't really know how that went, but this is where the different variations come in. So one variation is that he got her pregnant. It was either Amber or it was the other girl. I can't remember which one it was, but I mean that's not really important to the story. But basically, your boy Jesse, he'd be wild. He'd be getting girls pregnant, and so he got one of them pregnant, and then the other one, which in middle school, mind you, 8th grade, so like we're like 13, 14 years old. It's really nasty actually, but it's pretty crazy. So he got one of those girls pregnant, and then the other one, was either his girlfriend or was just someone he was seeing on the side. And eventually, I can't remember how it happened, but one of the girlfriend came of knowledge that he was cheating on her with the other girl, Rachel, and so obviously this created a lot of divide. And so fast forward to the last day of the school year. I think it was the last day. It might have been the second to last day, but the last day of 8th grade, the last day of middle school, and we had an assembly. And to be completely honest, this assembly was really boring. Like, it was really, really boring. The stupid things that they had us do, because basically the only time these assemblies were fun is if you were participating, and only like the student council or people that know student council were participating. So it was really boring, and for pretty much 90% of the school, 10% it was fun, 90% it wasn't. And I just remember sitting there, and these assemblies were long too. They were like 2 hours. I was like, man, because I mean, really, and it's the last day of school. You really think, man, I shouldn't even be here right now. Like, we're not even learning, we're not doing anything important. So why am I even here, But, nonetheless, I was with a couple friends, and we were just, talking, being bored. We aren't allowed to be on our phones either, mind you. We were just being bored for 2 hours, and then they had this game that they had planned. It was you were in a jumping castle, and you had these like noodle thingies, and you had to like try and hit the other person and knock them off into the jumping castle was the game. And so then came time for the student council to choose. And our brilliant student council, like, these people are so smart, big brains. They decide to put the two girls against each other, Amber and Rachel. And so sure enough, I don't know why the admin or the principal or anything, I don't know why or the teachers, I don't know why they allowed this. Maybe they didn't know about what happened, but so they put Amber and Rachel there, and it starts out pretty normal. They're just like, they're just kind of fighting a little bit, kind of just like and then eventually one of them gets off the jumping castle, tackles her off the jumping castle onto the ground, And then once they're on the ground, they just start fighting. They throw punches. They, grab each other's hair. It was crazy. And then, once that happened, everybody in the gym was like, oh, it got all loud and crazy. Everyone's phones came out. Everyone was recording it. The crazy thing about this is it's actually on YouTube. I'm not going to link it or show it because I don't know. I just don't want to get in trouble. But it is a true story, and it is on YouTube. Crazy enough, it's really hard to find though, obviously, but it is on YouTube, and so yeah, everyone was getting hyped in the gym, and then eventually our vice principal came sprinting out of nowhere. He's this really fast, kind of small guy. He actually ran the Boston Marathon, and he just sprinted out of like from one side of the gym to the other, and they broke it up eventually. Pretty bloody though, I will say. They definitely got hurt. They were punching each other, getting at it, and yeah, I don't really know what happened after that. All I know is those two girls got suspended next year, not this year because it was the last day of the school, but they got suspended for next year. I think one of them might have even gotten expelled. I can't remember. And I remember they had to give everybody with their phones and like check our phones and make sure we didn't record it. Although they did a great job of that because it's on YouTube still to this day. But I think the person that posted on YouTube, like, he didn't even put his name, so there was no evidence, and he deleted off his phone, so there was no evidence that he that they could trace that it was him, so, or her. And so I mean, that's pretty much the story. I remember just the stupid jokes that middle schoolers made after that happened. I remember Jesse, man, this guy was such a Chad. Like, you think that he would be a little scared, a little on edge, because he literally got a girl pregnant while also being with another girl, and then them finding out. But he was a Chad about it, man. Because I had him for class, so they ended the assembly early, obviously, and then we went back to our classes, and I had him, and he was laughing, bro. He was just smiling. He was cracking jokes. I was like, wow, this dude has no chill, man. Or more like he has chill, really, and he was really calm about it. And we were making jokes. We're like, I think some person was like, I don't know why they're so mad. I don't know why you can't just have a threesome. I was like, so stupid, middle school jokes. But yeah, it was pretty stupid. But I don't know. I thought it was worth telling because it's pretty crazy, honestly. And I don't really know what happened with the girls. One of them I don't think I ever saw again. So she might have got expelled. One of them I have seen, and I had a class with her like 2 years ago, and so I don't know. She's fine, I guess. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. There's not really much more to the story. Two girls fight over a guy. It's pretty crazy. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time, and have a great day.